So every time I get a new camper, I like to give you a video on what it looks like when it comes from the dealer. I know there's plenty of YouTube videos out there that'll show you a salesman trying to sell you the camper, but I like it to have these videos where it's just a person that bought it and what their observation are of that. And so to tell you, this is a Geo Pro. This is the 19 FD. Not sure what the FD stands for, but I'm going to say folding double maybe, because it actually has the Murphy bed in it. So we're going to do a quick walk around. This is considered a 20-foot camper. I think they call it 19, and then I hear different things, but they call it a 20-footer. They have different features. I'll go over some of the features with you. Some of them have a bike rack on the front here. We chose not to get one. Some of them don't have the power lift, which we do have that on ours. They come with a double tank system, and it has a crossover where it'll actually cross over whenever one tank empties. It'll actually shift over to the other tank. Come with 2 batteries. This has a really nice system for basic solar. It's already got solar panels on the roof. It's got 100 watt, so it's good to have those 2 batteries. This one has a lot of outdoor storage on it. Start off here. You've got some outdoor storage on this side here. Nice size. It's kind of a long, narrow storage here. This is the gas hookup for a grill that goes on the side of it. Some of the earlier models had a Coleman burner type stove. This one actually has a nice griddle, 17-inch. I'll show you that here when we get a chance. This one here has a 13-foot awning. Don't have it out right now. It's actually 13 foot this way. I'm not sure. I think about 9 foot this way, out this way. And it has an LED light. Just one solid white light up inside of there. Not colorful like some. It has a nice entry system. This entry system folds up inside the door when you're traveling. Same thing with the arm here. Folds over the door. It has a keyless entry system right here. Really nice. This has the windows. They call them frameless windows. The good thing about them is not a lot of upkeep, but the bad thing is they only open at a slant. They only open maybe 3 or 4 inches at the bottom. Moving on around. Electrical 110 outlet there. Let's see, this is your water heater set up here. Another storage compartment here. This one here actually has your water filter, which I don't have in yet. Has a little bit of storage space in there. Has the 4 stabilizer jacks. They're like a scissors type jack. Coming around the back side, you've got several hookups here. You have a tank flush for flushing out the black water. You have a city water. You also have a tank for doing your antifreeze for your winterization. You have a cable hookup, and then I think there's a satellite hookup as well out here. Nice, have a nice ladder here. This is a permanently installed ladder. Some of the bigger models that have more upgrades have a removable ladder, and if you have that removable ladder, you usually have the actual like rack on the top where you can put a kayak up there. And so what it does is it comes off the back and it goes around the side and it has a rail that sits in that rail. That way you can get to that kayak rack. I myself wouldn't need something like that because I have a truck bed, and I like this ladder because it's actually more sturdy. It's actually affixed. I don't have to worry about it bouncing around. The other one seems to be a little more cheesier, the one that you take off. This one has all LED lights all the way around, tail lights, all these marker lights. Moving around to this side. See, we'll probably have to move over from the other side. Let's come over that way. Okay, coming down this side here, you have a light here that turns on from the outside. That's more or less for the hookup. If you had to hook up in the dark, it's got a light on the front of that jack. You come down again and you have another one of those little doors on the side. And this one here has just got some of the gear that I used to put the stabilizing jacks down. It's pretty much the same size as the one on the other side. I didn't show you on the other side is you have this one cargo compartment, and this one goes all the way through the couch. You have a Murphy bed, and you have a couch, and it goes all the way through, and that is underneath that couch and goes all the way through. I think on some of the earlier models that didn't have a door there, so that's somewhat of an upgrade. This is your exhaust for your furnace. You have an outdoor shower. That right there is your vent for inside your kitchen, for venting out smells and stuff outside. This is your freshwater tank fill. This one does also have the upgrade to the, they call it the well, I don't know if we want to call it all-road package, the off-road package. All it does is it has a lift. It lifts it up, I think maybe, I'm not positive. Let's see if I can see it here. Yeah, it lifts it up, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 inches. And then it also adds these nice large tires, which is a good, I like that. That really good sized tire. It really cruises behind you really nice. Coming on around this way, you have a freshwater drain down here for that freshwater tank. And then you have your gray water drain with a valve. You have your black water drain, your valve here. That merges together. Your power hookups here. This is your refrigerator vents. And that pretty much concludes the exterior except for the roof. Like I say, on the roof, we'll move around here so you can see the roof. Okay, I'm not going to crawl up there, but I'll explain to you what we got going on up there. You have an antenna right here for your TV, HD antenna, and that does revolve around. You can spin it on the inside. And that comes with a booster on that boosts the signal. Right next to that you have a low profile air conditioning, and you have what they call the Wi-Fi extender. That takes your Wi-Fi that you might pick up somewhere. Like in particular out in front of my house here, I get a weak signal from the Wi-Fi in the house, and it actually takes that up and boosts it up a little bit more powerful. You can barely make out the solar panel, the 100-watt solar panel there. And then you'll see a small antenna there. That is actually your AM/FM antenna, or your FM antenna. And then you'll see a max air fan. That's the cover for you can leave your fan basically open even in the rain. So that comes standard. This thing has a lot of standard gadgets for a small camper. One other thing I didn't show you while I was on this side is there is a gas hookup right here. Plugs into your LP. That powers up that grill that I'll show you here in a little bit. Okay, moving inside, the screen door is kind of neat. You take this screen door and you disconnect it. It actually has a mechanism that pulls it shut for you. So that's kind of neat. Go on in here. Excuse the noise in here. These lights, you have one switch that turns on basically all the lights inside, and what happens is the center of the light, I'll show you here, center of the light, there's one right there, you push, and then you can turn on as many lights as you need. That goes throughout the entire area. This is the light for the sink area. Those lights are kind of neat. So you've got them just about everywhere. There's one in here, one, 2 or 3 of them up here. So again, like I showed you before, this is a Murphy bed version. And I'll show you that folded down a little bit. Kind of nice about these is it actually has a recliner. It doesn't actually recline, but it has a footrest that pops out here. You use this little lever here on each side. It has this nifty little thing here, a little button that you can put these little tables in. Gives you a little side table. There they are. So I'll take and show you that Murphy bed here in just a little bit. Moving on through here, it has a dinette like here. Got a lot of storage underneath here. There's a drawer. More storage over on this side. You can get these with an oven, but it takes a lot of your space, so it just depends on how bad you really want that oven. Kind of a small sink and not a lot of counter space. That's kind of the drawback of this particular unit. It does have this little fold-up table here. Gives you a little bit more counter space because it's pretty sparse. Good thing you have the glass on top of the stove. It gives you a little bit more area. Has a 3-burner stove. Nice hood fan and light on that. It's not as bright as I thought it would be, but yeah, there you go. Moving on around. Of course, this bed, this folds down into a bed, the dinette. It's gonna work out perfect for grandkids for us. You have your 12-volt converter, and there's your CO2 monitor, and then you have a 2-way refrigerator. Some of these have a 3-way. I think they're a little smaller. This is a 110R gas refrigerator. It's a nice big size. I mean, this is almost as big as a house in some cases. Actually has a freezer section up on top. This unit has a microwave. Some of them do have a convection oven type microwave. This one's just the regular microwave. Moving on around, there's your solar controller. This is your Furrion system here that has nice Bluetooth. It's got different hookups for different setups. You could even put some kind of thing where you could pick up Netflix or something like that. Let's see, let's go up real quick. This is your normal fire alarm. And this right here is a button that turns on that Wi-Fi extender on the roof. Moving on around to the TV, it has a DVD player. It does not have a Blu-ray, but it has a DVD player. It's got a lot of cabinet space. Beautiful cabinets in this model. Let's see. Looking at the shades. These shades are really neat. Pull them down. They're kind of nice because you can just kind of let go and they go up kind of slow. It's really neat. I'll move this one down a little bit because it actually vibrates a little bit with the air conditioner on. Okay, we did go around. I think we've got this done in here. This is the bathroom. It's really bright in here. It's really nice because it has this like a skylight in here, which really makes that a bright bathroom. No window, but that really nice. And this has, unusually, it's a nice dry bathroom, and it actually has a tub. And I'm not a big guy. I'm a 5'6", but I still think I could probably sit in there and take a bath if I wanted to. It's kind of amazing for a camper to have a setup like that. And when you stand in there, probably about a 6-footer could get in there and not hit that top. That's nice because it's right strategically located. It has that special miser here. What it does is it takes the water, if you're running off your water tank, and before it gets hot, it circulates it around until it gets to, and it actually changes the color, and that lets you know you got hot water. Then you can go ahead and switch it over, and then you're not wasting any of that water until it gets hot. It's got a little vanity, nice little sink there. It's even got a little toothbrush holder and soap holder. Got a plug there. Nice cabinet inside. And they put a lot of covers to cover kind of the plumbing and everything. I'm not sure if that's a good idea or not, because sometimes it takes away some of your usable space. We'll have to see if we're going to change that up in the future, but we'll see how it goes. This has the flush toilet, real nice. This has amazing storage space in this bathroom. You open these up and it's just got 1, 2, 3 sections, and they go all the way back to the black wall here. That is a lot of storage area. Have a light switch here. It turns on another one of those puck lights, which you can actually again turn it off if you don't want it on the light switch. Nice towel rack that came with it. And oh yeah, they show you the fan. There's the fan there. Three-speed fan out. And this is kind of neat here. This is a little caddy that you can put your shampoos and stuff in. Now this has a gas furnace, and you can see it's ducted into the bathroom here. It's got an intake over there, and then on the other side, I'll go right here and show you, it has another duct over that way. And we ran that when we first checked it out, and it's very quiet. A lot of people say they got one of the gas furnaces and it's very noisy. This one's very quiet. I was pretty amazed. Like, I'm sitting on the couch right now, and the air conditioner can be noisy, and air conditioner always is a little bit noisy. This one's not extremely. We've got it on low right now. I believe you could have a nice sleep with that. Okay, then we'll show you the Murphy bed here in just a minute. So here's the couch on the inside. Basically, you take pull here, and there's you lay it down. I guess you could just lay on there and take a nap you want. That actually makes into almost a full-size bed. Then you basically grab your handles here, and it is spring loaded. Has some gas struts on the side there. It makes it easy to put up and put back down. Comes with this mattress and a little cover. Cover's kind of, I don't know, I don't think you'd ever use it. It's kind of cheesy. I guess it's kind of durable if you wanted to use that. You know, just this is a cover, and it has pretty much a plastic mattress. I mean, a mattress underneath it was wrapped in plastic. This is a hard son of a gun, let me tell you. We're gonna upgrade that right away to a foam mattress. It does have a neat feature on this. The neat feature is that up here at the top you have a plug, and you can plug that into it's almost like a electric blanket. You can plug it in, and it actually has a heated mattress if you really want to go with that. To me, comfort is everything, and this thing's like a rock. So we're gonna upgrade that. It has a big kind of a fall off shelf in the end here, and we're going to come up with a way of fixing that. We're going to probably stuff something in there because it goes way back down behind, so you don't want to loose all your pillows back in behind there. So over here on the nightstand, you have a 110 plug here, USB ports here. This thing comes with a 1000-watt inverter, and there's the control for that. That converter will take those batteries and it will run some of those 110 plugs. It goes down fast, but it will power those plugs up. You have another 110 outlet there. And something we didn't show you, on each side we have this nice cabinet, and what's really nice about that is at the top you look, and there's actually little indentations where all your hangers hang up. You can hang stuff and it doesn't all bunch up to one side when you go around the corner, so that works out really good for that. You want to hang stuff. So we're going to do a lot of modifications. I say a lot. I mean, we don't want to tear this thing up too much, but we're going to definitely make it ours. We've got some logos we're going to put up here just as a scenery. We've got some things we want to do to this, but I'll get into that in another video. And that's kind of how I wanted to show you what it looks like when it comes from the factory. One of the things that they have is a egress window there. Like I say, you'd be in pretty bad shape if you had to use that window versus the big door over here on this side, but I guess you have to have it, so there it is. But that's about all I got. I would say we're gonna do a lot more modifications, and just wanted to show you what it looks like from the factory.